Are a little early. We're a little early. I don't know if you guys can hear me, see me. Is anybody around? Knock, knock, knock. Do we have a show? Let's see what we got going on here. Not sure what we got going on here. It doesn't seem like anybody is around this morning. I'm going to pour my coffee. The topic of the day is, what do you want? What do you want from your social media? Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up, please, if you can. Sound check 1, sound check 2, sound check 3. Let's get this day going. I'm pouring my coffee. I'm going to start us off with a little jam here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this right here. Share the screen. Let's go here. Let's go with the Chrome tab. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's get started. Welcome to the show, guys. This girl can do it, baby. This girl can do it. Incredible. Amazing. He is great. Let's have a little coffee, guys. Let's get this show started. What do you want from your social media? All right, guys. All right. Hope that you are all well. Good morning. Tommy Stigs checking in with my morning crew. Number 1, we put the pinky rings on. We got the glasses on. If I got to change them, I change them. And, of course, coffee. Can you hear me? Can you see me? We got a show? Oh, she's great, Nancy. Can you hear me? Thumbs up. What's going on, guys? I need to hear from you. Come on. Thumbs up. Sound system check. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Can you hear me? Yes? Jack, good morning. Guys, can you hear me? Ancora. Just give me a thumbs up if all systems are good. Before I start talking like a Mama Lugera. Beautiful. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome to the show this morning. Jack, good morning. Nice to see you. Arms, Don, Nancy, Fancy Nancy has entered the building. Andrea, thanks for checking in. That is what we got right now. Jimmy Johnson, welcome to the show. Salute to you. Have a blessed morning. And that's, I think I'm at the top. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody is well. What do you want out of your social media? What do you need out of your social media? What are you here for? Italian Sign Language. What are you here for? What are people on social media for? Validation? Confirmation? What else? To feel important? To feel needed? To feel liked? To feel this, that, the other thing? To get money? I don't know, to get attention. Most of it is for attention. Obviously, anybody on social media is posting something for some type of attention. They're not just speaking to themselves, although some people are speaking to themselves because they're so redundant, annoying, aggravating, and too consistent. You got to be consistent, but you can be too consistent. You know what I mean? If every day you're posting pictures where your tits hanging out, with your, with your parts hanging out, and you got the selfie and this and that and all the filters, and it gets redundant, it gets aggravating. What are you looking for? Validation. So what are people looking for on social media? Me, I could just tell you, for me, not a goal, no validation, no confirmation. I don't really need anything from anybody on social media. I don't really do it for that. I do this because I enjoy it. On this platform, I do this just because I enjoy it. I would be having a coffee anyway, so why not share it with a few people in the morning? So come on into the social club and let's talk about it. Some people do it. Some people do this thing out of insecurity. You can tell because some people get aggravated when people don't like their stuff, when people don't share their stuff, and when people don't comment on their stuff. I mean, come on. That's what you need. Post it because you like it. And if somebody else likes it, so be it. If not, but it goes two ways now. Here's what I heard about the social media. It goes two ways. You're posting. Nobody's hitting like, nobody's commenting, nobody wants to be part of your club or your thread or your news feed or whatever you call this shit today. I don't even know. But here's the thing that they're calling it. And I did touch on this phrase or topic or word before. Social media selfishness, when you only care about yourself. So if you're posting and expecting to get likes, comments, shares, and you're not doing the same because you're opening your news feed to post something, right? So you're seeing something, unless you're that blind, ignorant, or social media selfish, that you really don't see anything else, that you go right to it. And when it says what's on your mind, you just post it. If you're scrolling and you're not hitting the like or commenting on somebody in your news feed, there's a good chance they're not going to give you any playback. So if your goal is to get traction, you must give out what you want to get back. It's an investment. Some of us don't give a shit. We don't need that validation. We are not that, what's it called? We don't lack that self-confidence. A lot of us don't lack that self-confidence that we get upset when we don't get likes, comments, hits, shares, and stuff like that. It's a very, very, very interesting world, this social media situation. So listen, just like in life, you're going to give back what you give out. It's very simple. If you're horrible on something, now let's take this a level further. I used to notice this on the drama tube when I used to watch all those drama channels. They used to call it the mob drama. I noticed one thing, and it did happen to me once. I follow a few. I've donated a double saw buck to one, and then I want to see what happens. And what happens? I got nothing back. I got nothing back. I'm hurting just as bad as that other content creator is hurting. I can use a sawbuck here and there. I can use a double sawbuck. I could get something in my Cash App. So I did a little test, as you can see. I went into one that I watch, and I still frequently watch, and I hit him off with a quick donation. Small, maybe $5 or $10. I don't remember how much it was. And then I wanted to see, do they come back to my show? Do they enjoy my show? Do they promote my show? Do they donate to my Cash App or Venmo? Do they do the same thing in return? And the answer was no. So that was my little feeling the waters in this thing, right? Then I looked at others who have thousands of watchers, thousands of subscribers, and I said, this guy is getting a lot of shkaro, a lot of cash, a lot of cash apps, a lot of super chats, a lot of this, that, the other thing, and a lot of views. Does he go and watch or support the people that are watching and supporting him? And the answer was no. Now, for some people, they take it personal. They're sensitive to it. I personally don't give a shit. I'm here. I'm having coffee. You join me, you join me. Last night, I was having a glass of wine. If you join me, you join me. This is a social club environment, basically members only. I guess you can say members only, because we demand one thing over here on this channel of mine. In my social club, we demand respect. We don't ask you for anything, we just do it, and that's it. So it's very, very simple. What do you want out of your social media? I want exactly what I have right now. I want nothing more. I appreciate more. I am really enjoying the uptick in my in the interest in this show, in this social club environment that I created. I'm enjoying the uptick in viewership, in ratings. I think I got a B. I think my channel has a B on Social Blade. I am not sure. Be that as it may, we just keep it like this. Very, very simple. Short shows, shoot the shit, talk about a topic, and bang out. And I always love to hear from you guys. What do you think people want from social media? What do you think people want from social media? Michael Bucks, thank you. Appreciate that. Arms with a good morning. What do we got here? It's because they are self-created. Oh, okay. Johnny saying buongiorno to Ralphie. Well, most of them on here are only for the shkaro, which is why the drama. Got it, Gianni. It'll die out, though. That shit'll all go away. Ralph Mucci, yes, has entered the building as arm distance just set. Stigs, Don might have a great... Oh, okay, good. Yeah, of course. Hey, go for it. You do know there's no money involved. We're doing this for fun, Ralphie. It's serious for him. I'm not an actor. I act natural. Don't ask me to do something I don't do. If you're good with me the way I am, my personality, you could put me in any role you want in any movie. I can get shot the first day if that's what you want it to be. I can be the boss for 10 minutes that gets clipped in the beginning of his movie. Whatever you want me to do. He's my friend, know him a long time, so I'll help him out. Of course. Good, Ralphie, that would be nice. There's no pay involved, just so you do understand that. It's going to be a little time consuming if you have the time. I don't sleep very much. As you can see, I'm always on the move, so I will give him any time that is needed. Very, very simple. But we may be able to make something nice out of it, Ralph. It's just a nice little project, whatever it is, an experiment. They get triggered when they won't hit 100 likes. Oh, Van Gogh. 100 likes? They're counting likes. Oh, God's on Ghoul. I can't watch regular TV anymore. Tired. Jack, same here, man. It's not even necessary. It's not even necessary to watch regular TV. Come to positive shows like this. We'll give you a morning show. The weather today, crisp and cool, North Jersey. We got traffic. The George Washington Bridge has construction. There's traffic over there. Traffic going into the city from Route 3, not so bad. Coming out of the city was very nice this morning. That's it. That's it, Cheryl. Cheryl says, I've met nice people on social media, yes. Now, people are using it like miscreants. I don't have to get monetized on my channel as long as I'm having fun. Exactly. Same here. Same here, Ralphie. We look at it exactly the same way. If you like drama, watch the news. I agree. You can play Dr. Tommy, Dr. Vinny Boombots. Christmas special? Okay, Ralphie. Yeah, me too. No goals. I'm enjoying myself. I called it a milestone. When I got to 100 subscribers, it was like a milestone. I had a great feeling when I got to 100. Like 100 people really want to see me? Who the fuck wants to see Tommy Stigs talk about nonsense? No topic. Basically, no topic. Who wants to see that? So a milestone. And what do you want from social media? It's two different things. I hit that milestone of 100 subscribers. I said, what? I haven't super chatted anybody. And seeing most of the shows watched the past year. I'm glad I didn't. Oh, of course, Gianni. Regular TV is very low IQ these days. Yeah, it's just not enjoyable, Jimmy, it's just not an enjoyable experience. I miss Michael Kay on the Yankee games, though, man. Hello, Sven. How are you? Nice to see you this morning. Buongiorno. God, I love this chat. I've never had an issue with this chat. Can you imagine? Never one. I don't even remember having a troll in here or anything. Maybe it's because I'm crazy. I don't know. And I match my colors, as you can see, red, orange, and white today. I got the prison county colors on. County prison colors on today. I like color. I like color. Some say I'm flamboyant at times, but it's not flamboyant. I just like color. It's not flamboyant. I don't have flamboyancy. I have the love for colors. That's just me. Okay. What else do we got? That's basically it for me, guys. I really don't have much of anything else. I miss the old days when I look forward to my favorite show every week. I know, Patricia, there used to be some good shows on, So I'm starting to put your comments on the like I said in the last few shows, on the screen for a little bit, because I have people watching this on craziness. I have people watching this on a big screen TV, and they don't see the chat unless they do it through the computer. If they plug the computer in with the HDMI, then you can see the chat on the TV screen. I think Ralphie used to do it that way. I think you could see it that way. Yes, I know. That's exactly right. Oh, thank you, Arms. I don't know if it's style. It's just my way. Oh my God, summer reruns. Yeah. Yep. You're right. Yeah. Great shows, man. You got style, Stigs. Well, thank you, Arms. I appreciate that. I don't know if I have style. I'm a gentleman, and I care about my appearance and how I look, and not to impress anybody else except myself. Like I said many times, even if I'm going to sit on the couch and watch TV alone, or just do stuff around the house, and my face or I am not present that day, I still have my hair done and shaved every morning, no matter what I'm doing. I'm big on that, man. I feel it's important. You need a sense of purpose. Your sense of purpose should be to take care of yourself no matter what you're doing that day. A little more coffee. So what do you want out of social media? What do you want out of your life? You got to feel good, number one. So if your social media is making you feel good, the job should be done. If it's a job, that's a different story. Now, I'll give you a little leeway. If this is your income and you have to put out data and content to get paid, okay, that's a different situation. But if that is what you want out of social media, that is what you want. That's what you're using it for. There's no criticisms. I'm not criticizing anybody for doing what they do. I'm just discussing with you guys what people want out of social media. Some want way too much and it's out of reach. Some get upset, aggravated, discouraged when they don't get what's expected or anticipated, which only means that you have to try harder. You never give up. You never give up. Dean was a great example of that. He got that 1,000, that monetization, and he's a little bent right now. And I can understand because he's passionate about what he does. But you got to follow guidelines, just like any job. Just like any job, you got to take a test before you're accepted into the job. If you fail the test, you got to go back and study. It may take some time and some labor. Study it and come back stronger. So he needs to go back to his videos, and all he has to do, honestly, it's going to take 5 minutes. He's got to go right down his line of videos and just hit private, 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 and just keep his lives up. And the job is done. It's literally a 5-minute situation. You don't want to delete your content. All you got to do is make it private. So he got a little, and I understand because, that's when you put work into something and the goal is something and then the reward doesn't come when you reach that goal, that can be a little tough on you. I assume I am built a little different in that respect. I mean, other people watch my subscriber rates more than I do. But I did do a little check on the Social Blade, which is an interesting I guess you can call it website or platform. Social Blade monitors your social media, and then they give you a rating on your content. Very interesting. I'm learning some of the stuff. It's called Social Blade. If anybody wants to look up their channels, you can see what your rating is. I think I have a C plus or a B minus or something like that. So I think I have a C. I think I had a B. I think I now have a C. I think so. I'm average. What more do you want? I'm average. I'm giving you average content. I got average views. I got average content. I have no topics and I have no genre. So that might hurt me. You got to pick a niche because in Social Blade, they put you into a category. And my crazy social club environment is not a category. They don't have social club as a category in Social Blade. Is that for YouTube only, Tommy? I believe so. I just don't get how people that make all those short videos with clips and movies and TV monetized and kept up. They will listen to 3 minutes of the Godfather Orchestra. We got shut down. Yes, because there's guidelines, Gianni. All you have to do is follow the guidelines. Are you in a different room at work? I notice no one interrupts you now. No, I'm not in a different room. I got stuff under control, so I'm pretty good. All the work is delegated every day. Every morning I have a meeting with my team. I don't go like this. I go to a morning meeting with my team. I put a nice shirt on, and I conduct a meeting with my team, and I delegate or discuss all the things that need to be handled, and they just report it all back to me in Excel spreadsheets, and I drop the data into the company profile, into the company program. Yeah, exactly, Ralphie. I know people analyze it to death, Somebody mentioned Social Blade, so I pop in there once in a while and I type in my show, and here's what I got. So, Patricia, I'm doing the best that I can. I absolutely love what I do every day. I was given this opportunity 26 years ago, and I have not looked back. I'm doing what they need me to do. They give me freedom to do what I need and want to do, as long as the job is done, although I am available 4 a.m. to 12:15 a.m. And I am responsible for everything going on in that time frame. 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to 12:15 a.m. And a 50-person team pumping out product. I am responsible for everything that goes on all day, every day. So, yeah, Nancy, I'm good to them. And I've been here on holidays when we had breakdowns, and I've been here in the middle of the night when we had a fire, and I'm always around. But Patricia, as Chaz Palminteri said in his movie, that Disgrazian, but as he said in his movie, it's all about availability. People need to know you're around. They feel safe, they feel comfortable when they know you are around. Look, I'm a presence in my neighborhood. Everybody in my building, we are a presence in the neighborhood, so they know we're around. If anybody in the neighborhood has an issue, they go right to the stoop. There's 5 guys there all the time ready to help anybody in the neighborhood. That is a true fact. We have 5 Italian guys living in my building. If there is an issue, anybody in the neighborhood knows where to go. Any of the restaurants have an issue, they call us. Stigs, I got somebody coming. Can you go let them in? I go over to the restaurant. I let the people in. Beep, bop, bop. Availability. And that's very, very true what Chaz Palminteri said in his movie. Availability. So I'm available at my work. I'm available for my family. I'm available for the neighborhood. I am always available, always around. Absolutely. Challenges, Ralphie, challenges. I love challenges and I'm ready for it. So my experience, I have no education. They hired me knowing I have no education and said, okay, your work ethic and your history and the way you are and your personality, I'm going to give you a shot with this. The first time I came in here, I was interviewed for 3 hours by the vice president, and they hired me first day. So you have to love what you do. I'm passionate about whatever it is that I'm doing. So I'm going to be doing a tile job next week for a dear friend of mine. And I'm going to put my passion into this tile job. And I'm confident it's going to come out beautiful. Trustworthiness is an asset. And I do have that. So, yep. Nancy, anybody in the neighborhood stops by the stoop. They need something. They need this, that, the other thing. I know I changed the whole dynamics of that section of the neighborhood because now, like I said, they refer to it as the Italian section, which it never was before. It's the restaurant area and the bars and all of that stuff is in my section. Don, yeah, it doesn't even happen these days, Don. It's crazy. It doesn't even happen. I'm trying to make my son be the way I am, and I'm trying my hardest to make my kids be just as I am. Work ethic, reliability, responsibility, accountability. I'm instilling all of this in my kids. So it's hard to do. I do the same thing with the people that work for me or work with me because I am not a boss. I rather be a leader than a boss. I do not like the word boss. Leaders get things done with their team, and bosses delegate to their team and are not the comfortable spot. The character. So Ralphie, oh my God. Ralph comes by the stoop for 10 minutes on a Sunday to have coffee. Oh my God, the shit we see, Ralph. It's crazy, isn't it? It is very interesting, Well, you got to remember, I got a halfway house a half a block away. We got a halfway house a half a block away in the neighborhood. So you got all kinds of shenanigans going on. There's homeless people around, there's prostitutes, there's all kinds of things going on in the neighborhood, but they all respect the stoop, which is a good thing to do. Sometimes we'll get a nice beats. Me and my friends will hang on the stoop, have a beer and nice beats. We'll have the Yankees on and we shoot the shit. Ralphie comes by, he's like, what the fuck is going on over here? What is that? I say, Ralph, when you finish your cigarette, just throw the butt right there on the ground. It's we're going to keep that for somebody because the homeless guy's going to come later and he's going to pick up all the cigarette butts on the ground. Yes, Don, as a butcher, you have to be passionate. People are eating what I produce. Absolutely. And we got a great butcher in the neighborhood. Tony is incredible. The guy Tony at A&S Pork Store. Primo meat. Primo. You get that meatball blend of the 3 meats and then forget about it. With the exception of the hose cutters and catalytic converter things, of course, G, we gotta, what are we gonna do? It's that type of environment, you know what I mean? It's a semi. Or I don't know, Ralphie. Is it urban or semi-urban? What do you call the neighborhood, Ralphie? Urban, semi-urban, semi? I don't know what you call it. It's not inner city, but what would you call the neighborhood? I don't know what it's classified as. I really don't know. It might be semi-urban. I'm going to say. Belleville's more urban, not least semi-urban. I guess. I don't know. What do you think, Ralphie? What do you call it? Gianni's crazy. I want my catalytic converter back. Oh my God, I really semi-urban. Ralphie calls it urban, inner city, Arlene. I guess you get different views of it. Inner city more. Okay, so Nancy thinks it's semi-urban. Arlene calls it inner city. Ralphie classifies it as urban. I think it's a mix of everything. I think it's a urban environment, like Ralphie says. No, it's definitely not suburban. No. I'm not in the suburbs. I'm semi-urban. Yeah, Ralphie, that sounds like a good class. Was suburban? Well, I will tell you, the Nutley older folks, they were told to never go into Belleville, which is where I grew up. The people from Nutley were told to not go into Belleville because all Belleville is an extension of Newark. But there was never a problem with Newark. So Newark and Belleville was actually Newark until they branched off in the early 1900s. And then in 1981, Belleville went from a city to a township because they didn't want to be classified as a city. It's a suburb of Newark, but it's semi-urban, I guess. Semi-urban is a good classification. Inner city to a certain extent because it is a city environment, but it's kept clean at the same time. So it's very hard to say. It's just on the line of downtown, south end neighborhoods. I don't know. It's just, well, Nancy, I can walk anywhere. Yes. I do not need a car at all where I live. I can really walk anywhere for whatever I need. And take the bus if I want to take the bus to the taverns, to the bars. I mean, really, literally for $1.50 on the 74 bus, I can get anywhere. I can get to the city subway in 5 minutes. You know, I could have mass transit if I wanted to. No, Patricia, that's not for me. I can't do stuff like that. I am an urban individual. I actually thought about moving downtown Newark into the Haynes building. They built some beautiful apartments down there, but it's downtown Newark, but it's safe. There's parking on site. There's restaurants on the first floor. There's bars, there's taverns, there's coffee shops, downtown Newark. But I kind of love where I'm at. You know, I was working on the opportunity to move over to a new development in Belleville. They were going to put me in there as a super for the development, 56 one-bedroom apartments. But I like my place. Yes, it's run down. Yes, it's apartment living. Yes, it needs some help. Good morning, Joey. Thank you for stopping by this morning. But I kind of like it. I wish they would do some upgrades to my apartment, but what can you do? Egg Harbor, AC area a few years ago. I actually really like down there. Yep, that's only a little bit from Atlantic City. Very, very close. Yep, that's a good area. It's nice. No stoop, Nancy. Nope, no stoop. No stoop, but they got granite countertops, washers and dryers. I don't have any of that. But I said this many times, you know, wealth and the finer things don't make life happy. My cabinets are half falling apart. I have to wash clothes basically in my bathtub. I don't have a washer and dryer. You can't imagine how I do laundry, although you would never tell because I keep my clothes nice. But I don't have a washer and dryer. I actually almost wash my clothes by hands, basically. So it's literally 1945 in my apartment. Stuff is falling apart. I keep it nice. I keep it clean. I painted it the best that I can. But, you know, an affluent building with jet setters living there, I don't think it's the place for me. That's not my environment. I would not feel comfortable. I could blend with all kinds of walks of life, but I don't, you know, 5-cent buses. Well, my bus right now is $1.50 to get across town. So yesterday at LabCorp, an overweight piney in front of me was wearing tight pants with her butt. That's disgusting. It's like Manhattan somewhat, I would say. Yeah, kind of. It's on that order, Mike John. Yes, you get the same feeling. And when you're in my neighborhood, you do get that same feeling. It's loud. There's people around. I have a washer. You got to see the washer I use. One day I'll walk you through how I wash clothes. I'm not embarrassed by it. It is what it is. Get a hand washer, really not. Yeah, I have a good little. I'll show you. I'll do a video on how I do my laundry. Why not? Fuck it. I'll show you guys how Tommy Stigs lives. It's nothing glamorous, nothing glorious. It's bare bones the way I live, and that's how I love it. I make old peasant dishes. I make scuttle and beans. I make pasta fazool. I make aglio olio. I make a nice little tomato sauce. I cook every day, and it's literally 1954 in my life. Yes, the life of a bachelor. It's a good neighborhood. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a good neighborhood. And everybody knows us there. So everybody knows who lives in the neighborhood. You know, they know not to fuck around. Across the street, there's a beauty salon. Right? And the girls are going in by themselves. They're getting pretty. They're coming back out. And they see us out there. And it looks like they feel comfortable. They have a sense of security, I guess you can say. When we're out on the stoop and the girls are going to get their hair done and it's starting to get dark, they got to walk a half a block or so to get to the beauty salon. They're alone. Typically, when a woman gets her hair done, they're alone. But they definitely feel safe in the neighborhood, which is a great thing. Good morning, Paul. Hope that you are well. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I remember the washing machine. I remember the washing machines. Well, I have that. You can't imagine what I have. My husband used to go there for a massage. Oh, yeah. Yep, good. Join Ralphie Sunday, 8 p.m. All right, on the Wise Up Show. Become a listener, please. Support. That's how we do it here on this channel of mine. Again, this isn't about me. The show is for you, about you. I'm here for you. All right, I'm going to look up for another song to go out with. Give me a minute, guys. Can I do that? Let's see what happens if I do that. Am I still live? Not sure. Am I still here? Yeah, it looks like I'm still here. I don't know. Sounds good. Yes, I'm here, I guess. Hang your clothes on the clotheslines in the backyard. Yes. Yeah. I guess I'm still here. It's hard to see. This is excellent. I'm still here. I'm on video here. Wow. I guess I was still there. It's interesting. Let's go with a little Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter, Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
All right, so I put together a nice little show this morning. We had a little coffee. You can call that a wrap. I hope you guys did enjoy the show. I always like to, hit a little Ralph Mucci jam or any jam. Drop your link so I can drop it in other chats. I don't know how. How to drop my link. Let me see if I can do it over here. Give me a minute here. No, I can't because I can't. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. If somebody could drop my link for him, I don't know how to do it. I could do a lunch show. Absolutely. I could do a quick lunch show, 15, 20 minutes. I do whatever you guys like. I mean, my lunch is at 11:30 in the morning, though. Remember, my lunch is at 11:30 in the morning. I don't know how to drop a link, guys. If somebody could drop my link, I don't even know. Ralphie, maybe? If you can drop my link, or Claudio, or Gianni. Tommy Stigs. Arms did it. Gianni did it. Okay, grab the link, share it. That would be beautiful. I would appreciate that. Smash the like button. I'm only seeing 9 likes. I had 27 people before, and we only have 9 likes. Hope you enjoyed this show. Thumbs up if you did. Hit the like button if you don't mind. I guess that's for algorithm. I don't get bent if I don't get likes, but it becomes a thank you guys for posting my link. It becomes a matter of course to say hit subscribe and like. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't typically drop links in other channels. I don't promote myself. As you guys can see, I promote myself on my channel, and if the algorithm catches me, that's great. I don't typically promote myself on other channels. It's just a personal thing. I just feel funny about doing that. Maybe I'm not stupid. Maybe I'm just out of touch, and that is the way to do things. It's not a criticism to those that do, because I actually encourage you guys to promote your shows on my show. I just choose not to self-promote. It's just my way. It's probably a dumb way of doing things, but just how I feel. I post the videos, and if I jump into the algorithm, yep. Just took likes to 9, 15. Oh, I got 15 likes. Okay. Yeah, always when you come in, guys, try to hit that like button when the show starts up. Thank you, Claudio. I do appreciate you guys. This is how we do it. We build these shows together. So, once again, I'm gonna leave. I'm on a little longer than I typically am, but we had a good show, so I did not want to leave. So, I'm probably not gonna do a follow-up. I gotta see. I want to do a nice pre-record today, to post as a premiere later. Business cards. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate. I appreciate you guys for being a part of this channel of mine. This is your show. I do this for you, not really for me. having coffee, enjoying the ride, and that's what we do here. Tommy Stigs, checking out. Ciao for now.